Welcome back to the Secret Code Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Weissman, and it's been all of 10 minutes since we got off with Emergent Properties and their new NFT set, Resilient, which all of the proceeds will be going to Ukrainian charity. Really cool multi-chain 3D animated rendering. But there's so much going on in the Secret Network. We just got listed on Kraken and OKCoin. I think there was another one too. I don't know. We're all over the place. Things are going great, and we're being led by some of the best dApps on the network with tons and tons of awesome development. First and foremost, Alter. Today we're joined with Oskar Yepsis, the CEO and co-founder of Altermail, and we're going to learn about their new updates, which are fantastic.
Ideas expressed in this podcast are not to be considered representative of any other parties affiliated with the Secret Network. We are not qualified to give financial advice, but if we were, we'd say market buy Secret aggressively.
For the community, by the community.
Oskar, Mr. Freeman, leader of the free world. How are you doing, man? Welcome back to the show.
Nice. I'm so super glad to be back here once again.
Dude, I'm super happy for every time you have a reason to be on here, because every time you're just knocking something out of the park. It's like, what Oskar do this week, man? And you didn't just like launch one update to Alter, which I've already been using just as a private email service, but no, it's groups, it's chats, it's contact, like address books, and now like change logs. You've got to walk me through some of this stuff, man. I'm trying to keep up just as a user.
Yeah, I mean, we did deliver the Q1's roadmap, so we are super stoked about it that now from Secret Network, at least an example of the project that can deliver on the date, and we are so super happy about it. Of course, that gives also reliability to the Secret Network itself, and we are super happy to give our users new features that are long awaited, and one of them is, of course, the chats. So people can have either individual chats or spin up a chat group, and then people can invite easily through Alter IDs, or to just copy a link of that particular chat group and send it to their friends. And definitely, of course, we have the address book. Since we have those 10 digits of Alter ID, it's not so easy to manage. That's why we also added that address book, so people can easily manage any kind of like contacts, and especially when you want, you can add any note, like this is dude from Secret Network or this is dude from Cosmos, so you can connect and recognize the people that you want. And of course, through the address book, you can click on any contact and try to use either mailing, or you can use the chatting. So I really love it. And I mean, this is the first iteration. We know that there's a lot of progress or improvements needed, but we definitely want to have as much as feedback as users can. They can break it, they can post anything there, and basically give us what kind of like improvements prioritized they want to have. So
Yeah. So, I mean, if any of you guys haven't seen all of my episodes with him, go back and watch them. They're awesome. We've got tons of them because they keep building out tons of stuff on Secret Network. And the whole idea of Secret is a layer 1's going to be as good as a layer 2's built on it. And Altermail is actually delivering something that can only be built on Secret Network. And they're doing it great. They're knocking it out of the park. They raise a bunch of money for their investment. The Alter tokens, absolutely killing it as well. You could buy that on Secret Swap or Sienna. And and now they're delivering, and soon we have mobile coming. What? and stuff that literally like
Yeah.
my mom can use and not have to deal with what's a gas transaction, how do I use a wallet. It's all taken care of behind the scenes. It's just an actual real life product that there's a market for, that the world needs, built on Secret Network. This is the dream, man.
Yeah, I know. We are so excited.
Yes, my dude.
And we are actually also working in the background to launch our new website in the upcoming month in April, so people can easily recognize and understand the value proposition and why you should start using Alter. At the moment, of course, the website is also not having the dark mode that people really want to have. So basically, I can leak some alpha that it will be definitely a dark mode, and it will be really nice interaction with the website itself. Once you're gonna I can like one part that once you're gonna scroll, you're gonna see flying messages and explaining why Alter exists and why you should take care of your communications, file sharing, and of course what is at stake when you don't use Alter.
Ron PTT is here saying crypto's not supposed to have real use cases. You're gonna exploit the entire system. Don't pop our bubble, man. No, I've been working on the white paper for Hydro Finance, which we've announced recently, and like part of it is talking about like how we have to transition like crypto projects from pre-money valuations to real world. Like they have to find ways to capture a market to generate revenue. That's something we're doing with the AMM, but like we're being led by projects like you and like Jackal, like that have real world utility, that have real world revenue. You have a subscription model. It's relevant. This is cheaper than quite a few other private email alternatives, which I mean, you are an expert on, are not actually private, not nearly to the provable extent that these are. And you're coming out with so many more products that work with it. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm bullish Alter.
We like Jackal. We want to definitely integrate into Alter once they're ready, and definitely that will be the first major collaboration with them as well, and use case for their users. So I think it will be massive for us. And of course, I'm actually trying to seek out to Fardels. Perhaps they want to integrate with Alter, and that would be super awesome, I guess. But yeah. That's in the background, you know.
Yeah. So let me showcase. I don't mind doxing myself. If you look at my background picture here on the YouTube video, I've got my Alter ID in it. Feel free to DM. Just keep in mind, I'm a family man. Gotten a couple weird DMs, but I mean, I guess Alter's the right place for that, right? I don't know. I'm tired of all the Telegram bots hitting me up all the time, and I'm really excited, or the scammers, and I'm really excited to be the first scammer on Alter Mail. So actually, I will DM you first, and I will try to connect your wallet.
Actually, about the address book, so the story in the future will be that the address book will be the one that kind of brings you the possibility avoid any kind of like phishing attempts to your direct messages and also peer-to-peer chats. So you will need to add to the address book and confirm them. So in the future, those like permissions will be also inside. And also there will be a permissions a lot for the group management for any admin, and also you'll be able to kick out and also ban people, etc. But at the moment, yeah, people are kind of hyped about the IRC type emojis.
Oh yeah. No, I'm showing here, Ethan. Like, this has to be copy paste. I like to think that he just spent 8 hours like trying to figure out how to do like big memes. But we were stoked to find out we could at least do the little little animations in our name or whatnot. But this is so cool. The fact that it's private, the fact that it's exclusive, at least right now, like we feel how early we are because we know where this is going, and it's so fun. So I don't mind doxing myself in my chats. That's what you guys get for being involved in conversations with me. But
yeah, nice. We have spin up also our Alter community chat group. You can get the link on Discord, and we can also paste it in on Twitter on Monday, so people can also join and chat with us, because we really want to meet the limit of the group chat. So it's around 500 at the moment. Of course, you can go over it, but we don't recommend, because it involves decryption, and it can take some time for your hardware to process it, of course. If you're on like 2010 old PC, perhaps, yeah, you'll need to wait a bit.
Yeah, so I have a default. I've literally said this in one of my tutorials. I have a default set to dark mode because I'm an adult. I think only cops use light mode, but it is available if you're a cop. Um, but yeah, so we've
If you're
got
regular, then dark mode, of course.
we've got chats and groups available. So chats for solo chats, provably private, and groups, clean user interface. So click the three dots, and you've got your mail. I'm not going to dox those ones. Your chats and groups, and then your address book where you can add people. I've got Joe here in the background running our music and facilitating the whole podcast. So
We're gonna
Docs
add
and
as well the
cops use light mode.
username for the address book. So basically, you're gonna see the usernames of each of that added member if they have set up a username, of course.
Yeah.
So that will also be dope. And once people gonna have the possibility to kind of add avatars, and as well at the same time upload or directly use Kepa Wallet, because we are currently working in our middleware update, and also we're testing out so people can have the Kepa Wallet login, and also to interact more with the Secret Network, because each profile we have the chance to interact with the smart contract through the Kepa Wallet to upload their private and public keys onto the Secret Network smart contract.
Nice.
And as well, that is super connected as well to stake and access feature that we are working on closely now. So basically what it means that if you stake X amount of a particular chain's token, like Secret Network, then you need to stake Secret. And if you stake at our validator, you'll be able to access Alter for free. And we are kind of unlocking that non-subscription payment and easy to try out. And of course, our commission is set up at 7% at the moment, because we're getting ready for the launch of that feature, so we can enable more. And our plan is to cover the whole Cosmos ecosystem. So basically, if you have a Kepa wallet and you're staking, you can definitely access Alter later on in the future, because we're gonna bring a massive partnership with different other chain validators. So we're gonna have the possibility, perhaps with all of them, if you stake and access. So yeah, let's see what the future holds for the Alter users.
I love your guys' product, but more than that, I love how active you guys have been in collaborating. It's not like, if you guys want to collab, we'll see where it fits. You guys have been knocking on everyone's door like, hey, do you communicate with anybody? What are you doing? Alter's right here. We'll build it for you. It's awesome. You, Scott, everybody just like, well, what are you doing with Alter? Like, you have to use it. You know that. And we're like, yeah, absolutely. And so we've used like our teams use Alter for like private communication and whatnot for quite some time. The chats are really helpful. So some of our newer members, because we've hired more, we're getting them set up with Alter accounts right now, so we can start using this chat feature a bit more extensively. But it's brilliant. Like, I don't it was kind of a fluke, not perfectly thought out recently, but on Twitter the other day, Legend DAO was talking about what they have to do for their token launch, and they had said, like, you're gonna have to put your Discord handle and your Twitter link along with your secret address on a Google Doc, and everyone was like, what? But I mean, realistically, they didn't fully enumerate, like, they're gonna have like privacy built in so that it doesn't associate everything, and so it's to encourage like community engagement, which, I mean, the purpose of airdrops in general is for marketing and getting that initial user base. But it was just kind of funny to see the overreaction, and the original tweet should have included that caveat. But it's going to be so much easier when everything's on Alter, and you don't have to worry about that. It's not like, oh, who's going to hack this and get all my data? When we have Alter docs, and this is integrated absolutely everywhere, and you can access it for free because your portfolio, like, validation is a business. The podcast is sponsored by the Secret Code podcast node. That's the only place we get funding, and it's better funding than a podcast of 700 subscribers would get, because it's anything. That's the entire platform that Hydro Finance is built on. Like, staking rewards are money. Inflation is necessary and controlled, and capitalizing on that so that delegate us. Nice, good job, Joe.
Delegate to Alter, we need that.
Delegate to Alter, they need it. Get your guys' free access to Alter accounts that way. But it's just, a lot of people are here for the tech, and one thing I love about Secret Network in particular is there's a lot more people here that are actually focused on the future, on the future of regulation, the future of blockchain and technology and integration with the real world. And a lot of people actually are here for the tech and not here for the money. I'm not here for the money, but I am here for the economics. My background's in economic philosophy. I love seeing what we can do with all these tokenomics, how we can control inflation and generate new kinds of revenue. Like it's a economicist playground. I love it. And what you guys are doing by integrating with all these different blockchains to just make the ease of access and use of Alter that much easier is brilliant. Good job.
Thank you. We have also launched a partnership with Omniflix Network. So that's an upcoming chain on Cosmos that is particularly utilizing a lot of like NFT approach of videos or JPEGs, of course, and everything else. And they have a nice creative way of creating video quiz. So basically, you're kind of connecting with your Kepo wallet, and any project can create their video quiz as an NFT, and users can educate more on the project itself, and then they get rewarded. So basically, we also saw the opportunity there to kind of collaborate them, and also to spin up their Omniflix community chat on Alter 2, and of course support in long term any kind of like project on Omniflix Network. And I think that that's just an example that we like to try out on every single Cosmos chain to collaborate with. Definitely, I think the validator model with stake and access will definitely bring a huge popularity, not only to Alter, but also to Secret Network, because utilizing the technology and people understanding the use cases that it can bring to like communication or DeFi, like Shade Protocol is doing. I mean, that is huge. So that was it. That's one in Russian. So
yeah. And we have a very wide user base. I remember joking about it when we were first launching the podcast, and I was keeping track of metrics, and I'm like, wow, we've been downloaded in 110 countries. I'm amazed at how wide the array of VPNs is in our community. So no, it's fantastic. It shows your guys' global outreach.
And we have actually we've been approached by Huddle01. That's like based Web3 calling and conference call feature. They do have like a possibility to use your MetaMask wallet to present your avatar as an NFT. What we want to achieve is that they will integrate Kepo wallet, so they can so people from Cosmos ecosystem can easily present their NFTs as an avatar for the calls, and they have also recording that is stored on Filecoin. I think it's really nice approach that what they have done. So basically, we are kind of seeking some possibilities how we can perhaps integrate Huddle01 into Alter, so people can easily set up a call and have video conferences as well there. So it's kind of super nice what we can do and bring more to Alter, because there's no limitation for us actually on the Web3. So
yeah, absolutely. So all the upgrades that just took place, you got chats, you got the group chat thing, so the regular chats 101, which is a much easier user interface for back and forth. You've got the groups, we've got the address book. What was the thing with logs, or change logs? How does that work?
I think it was a backend upgrade more. What you have now is we have improved like the design a bit, and as well we have improved the mobile version as well, because if you want to go and use on your mobile as well, then you can go to the browser and it will be like supported with responsive design. But what we have done is actually today we have pushed to the Google Play Store Alter mobile application. Of course, it is not native, but we are still waiting for it to be reviewed. Hopefully, we are not censored there from the Google Play Store developer team. So, and also
they don't want the competition. They don't want your smoke.
Yeah, definitely.
Gmail's going down.
And also, we're working towards our iOS native application. So that will be also a nice game changer because the designs are almost done. We just need to add the chatting and address book design to the current one. And we are also there then pushing out the application in quarter 2. So people can easily chat and use Alter through their mobile phones. And yeah, hopefully we're gonna get that huge awareness by becoming the first secret network project on Google Play Store that is listed and also on Apple Store. So I think it will be huge, and let's see what the shockwave brings us.
Ooh. So talk to me a little bit generically on Secret Network. What's it like trying to build out an easy user experience? That's usually our biggest complaint. I know now that we're building projects here in the ecosystem, it's something we've run into, and we've found some unique fixes and solutions. But in general, with viewing keys, with a slowed down network, as we've experienced before all these upgrades, because we're so early, how have you been able to do it? How are you guys getting around this and getting mobile compatibility on native, on native mobile apps?
Since we are processing everything in our side, it is much more easier for us to kind of bring that experience. Of course, it would be awesome to have that capable login also on mobile application, but for mobiles it will be much more easier because you'll need to log in only once. Because it will be stored on your local device, everything. So there's no one else who is kind of accessing any kind of like details and also for that session exactly. And of course we're gonna set up like some kind of timer that you need to re-verify yourself there. But yeah, um, but overall, yeah, it is always challenging. And definitely, we're gonna be utilizing more Secret Network, and hopefully in the future will not be the guys who is slowing down the network. But I think we will be doing that in quarter 2 because after our major upgrade for middleware in quarter 2 and adding so many things to interact with the smart contracts, yeah, I think it will be okay because we are optimizing a lot, and also Secret Labs are assisting us when once we have like questions and everything else. So kudos to Asaf as well and
I love this stuff.
Ruben about assisting us and assisting Gabriel for middleware development. And we have also created the SNP 20 subscription payments for Alter token. And I think now people can definitely use their Alter token there. And that is the first setup for Alter utility. And we're going to be bringing more Alter usage for the utilities that will be like kind of added a lot more to the Alter. So basically, extra things will be only unlockable with Alter.
Uh, do we get any alpha on what these extra things include?
Um, okay, so I can tell you one thing. It is connected to mass messaging, so basically newsletters. As we know, MailChimps and everything else is being like they don't like crypto projects and blockchain, everything else. They're kind of trying to block as much as possible and not allowing to use their services in that way. So I think we have a real nice opportunity to create and integrate a mass newsletter uh, feature, but in a way that the people will not be able to kind of resell your alter ID to other projects
Yeah.
because you'll need to enable actually to receive that you want to receive that particular project newsletters. And there's going to be an option for the newsletter publisher to kind of give a monetization for the readers. So basically, they can put up a stock of tokens for the first like 100 readers that once you have read, you can like kind of claim your tokens for reading that particular newsletter. Because what people want is kind of gamification that the
Yeah.
newsletter is being actually read, and also uh, and and the other side is kind of getting some advantage or some revenue or something like that for reading it and becoming a newsletter recipient. So that's something that we're gonna also be working soon on.
Direct monetization works It is proper incentives. It makes sense for all parties. We see it with surveys now. People, oh, take this survey and earn $5 and earn this gift card or whatever. If you just take all these surveys, because your opinions are valuable, these companies need this data. These newsletters and marketing agencies want you to read it. And so why, instead of just like selling ad space or whatnot, can't we do it directly to the reader who is already interested if you can get the right kind of people? So it makes sense for like VPN projects or private projects, privacy focused projects or whatnot, or crypto based projects to submit these kinds of newsletters directly to people who have Alter accounts who are already somewhat interested. And this model is actually pretty similar to what Brave's doing. And it's just one byproduct and one other use for the token that you're already going to have. Like it's dope. I'm here for the economics. I love it.
Cool. Yeah, I mean that's one of the features, and definitely we're gonna bring a lot more. And the chats will be enhanced during end of April as well. So you're gonna see like a lot of things added there, and definitely we're gonna take a lot of like user feedback during the next 2 weeks, so we can prioritize like all the things that we think is really important, but we need to take also in consideration what user thinks is important to can upgrade the user experience when you interact with the Alter platform. And definitely what we want to bring is so-called NFT ownership verification, so you can be added to that particular NFT project chat group. We know that there's Anons and also their Telegram group that is only accessible by owning an Anon. The same can be applied for different other projects like Ample Agents and also Midnight Teddy Club and Clandestine Gang. So basically, all these projects have already utilized Alter when they have added the subscription to the minting itself. So that's really
Nice.
also dope, I would say.
That is. Yes, it is. 100%. Can we specify the like rooms further? Like, can we have one for Midnight Teddy Clubs, but only if they have a MAGA hat?
So basically, trade bases, right? Oh, that would be a lot of work.
Just wondering. We had you, Lumi, and a couple other people on for the Midnight Teddy Club episode, which was fantastic. And since then, I have just found it hilarious. I'm collecting all of the Midnight Teddy Club teddies I can with a MAGA hat, which is one of the room for only Eric. It's one of the rarest traits, but as they unlock the Build-A-Bear workshop, as I call it, the Teddy Factory, which is gonna like you burn 3 bears to like make a new bear with the traits you want from them. I'm gonna be doing this, but keeping all the MAGAs. I want it to go from the like one of the rarest traits to the most common, just because I think it's hilarious. And that's honestly, that's what I'm here for. Economics and to screw around with teddies.
I knitted one with the hat as well, so we can trade off something. And also today, Midnight Teddy Club was listed on Stash, so it's also
Awesome.
nice to have that marketplace up, so people can list their teddies and sell it off. So
I actually have a question about that with their integration with Alter. If somebody claims the Alter, so every Midnight Teddy Club comes with an Alter subscription. If somebody claims that subscription and then sells the teddy, do they get to keep the subscription, or does it move with the teddy bear? And then also in the Midnight, like in the factory, when you get a new bear, will that also come with a subscription?
Good point. I think at the moment it doesn't come with the Alter subscription because I think it goes with the first mint. But definitely we will set up some kind of like option to resolve this definitely from Alter side and Midnight Teddy Club to kind of onboard the new one, and the previous one can just use Alter as it is. So yeah, we will make up some kind of like solution. So I need to speak with Papa Bear and have a chat about it.
Awesome. A private chat about it.
Yeah.
So you guys, again, have been partnering with everybody, totally killing it. What do you want to see for other projects in the form of partnering with you? Like, how do you want to best be used by them and like help them? And what can those other projects contribute to Alter to help grow your guys' platform?
I think the biggest challenge for ourselves is increasing the traction. So like we have more users, and that would be our like the biggest mission with any kind of like partnership. Like how you want to partner with us, but our like end goal is actually adding more alter profiles from your project. So kind of either you spin up a community chat, and definitely we are up to providing marketing and also creating review and also having a podcast, and definitely bringing on more to the stage your project. So definitely that is something we can give, and once we're going to have more utility, people will start to recognize that yeah, there's Alter, and definitely a creative platform for anyone to use for communication. So but yeah, I think I've been partnering up with anyone who is reaching out, and also I've been pushing other projects as well, just to be there,
I love it. No, it's awesome. It's what it takes. Like, you got to knock on the door to get that first voice. And I mean, what better thing? Like, knock on the door, open up. Hey, I'm here to help. Like, that's awesome. Like, we can make your platform better. Here you go. And that's fantastic. And it is going to grow your platform, and it is going to get more users. I'm very excited for Alter. As we build out Hydro, we want to use you guys. We want to have troll boxes there that are private, that are contributing fun and animated. And any way we can integrate you guys, because Alter is the future of communication. And it's fun to be at the home, at the heart, at the beginning, early stages of the next stage of innovation. So
yeah, definitely. And I think once we're gonna have the flexible API, so any project can kind of integrate Alter to their product or user interface.
Nice.
And I see, like, for example, Legend, now if they listen to this, we're definitely super open to partner up with them and also bring utility for their NFT holders. Either there's a specified secret chat that is actually hosted only on Alter, as you cannot join without the link, and the link can be always regenerated, but the group doesn't disappear. So you can always distribute one per each, so people can access it. So yeah. As for others, yeah, we are always open. Just join Discord, DM me, or reach out to me on Telegram. We're always there.
Mr. Freeman, freeing up communication for everyone everywhere. So whatever project you're involved in, whatever NFT idea you guys are thinking of creating, whatever you're doing, figure out how to use Alter to better your project and your platform. And as they help you, they will grow in the process. And they're taking over. Omniflix is a huge partnership. I'm excited to see what other partnerships you guys have locked up. And yeah, go Alter, you guys.
Yeah, once we're gonna have also the sub channels, it will already replicate the Discord. So and our goal is to have like encryption model set for 65,000 users per group. So that kind of is our goal for this year to achieve, and definitely that's something that we can bring like the whole Secret Network community on Alter. So I would be amazed if that would be the case at the end of the year.
Dude, that's awesome. How much gas are you guys burning per day in Secret?
We have optimized it, but it shouldn't be more than 2 or 3 secret at the moment. But of course, once
as we grow,
messages are growing and activity, and also we're going to use a lot of smart contract utility to different other features. So yeah, those costs will be also a bit towards the user side. That if you want to kind of interact with that specific thing, then basically you'll need to have that. If not, then basically there's also option for that. So we kind of want to have the both ways for people who are non-native crypto to crypto experienced people. So it's easier to use Alter.
Awesome. Well, audience, if you're in my audience, you should have an Altermail account already. But if you don't, go to altermail.live. Get yourself an account. Check out our Twitters. So our podcast Twitter is @SecretCodePod. And if you check out @SecretCodePod on Twitter, you will find the link to our group chat on Alter, provably private. Memes are super old-fashioned for now, and those are going to be upgraded, and I'm excited about it. But it is super dope. You guys get to, like, we've had Alter here since before the product launches. We get to see every single stage of them in their development before, like, well, it was an idea, as it's built out, as they do the raise, as they're upgrading their platform and partnering with Omniflix. This is so cool. And eventually it's going to be everywhere, a household name. People use it without even realizing it. And that's that's the future that blockchain's promised, and nobody in this space really seems ready for it yet. I like being early.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely give a huge event, a giveaway event from my personal side once we're gonna reach 10,000 users. So that will be a huge one, definitely. So I'm just waiting for everyone to hop on and join Alter chats.
Awesome. And follow at AlterDAP on Twitter until they, take over Twitter with an Alter version. Oh man, is there anything else that we missed for Alter until next week? And you guys have 3 more updates.
I think by Alter token, it is non-inflationary. First of all, you can still stake. It's around 26 already or 28 because someone really bought in and staked a lot today. So, and also the liquidity pools still over 100% APR.
The highest yields, the highest yields on all of Secret Swap. But
yeah,
I don't advertise that too much because I'm loving them. But no, it's absolutely fantastic. Get your Alter and Secret LP, get your Alter and USDC LP, but get your Alter token because it's going to unlock a ton of utility, and non-inflationary. Now's your chance.
Yeah, I think once Alter brings a lot of more utility and also the traction, definitely that's something that will grow out to the Alter token side as well because still early and we are still building. So, but Q2 will be definitely an explosion for Alter.
Mm-hmm. Well, Oskar, thank you so much. We are going to leave the Alter Discord here in the episode description. If you guys are checking this out on YouTube, if you guys listen back to this on the podcast, do go back, check out the YouTube video, or go use AlterDApp and see the awesome user interface that we got to showcase here on the live episode. Oskar, thank you as always, dude. You guys are. I'm gonna call you Amazon Prime because you're shipping everything in seemingly 2 days. So.
Thanks. Thank you, Eric. And I was happy to be here again. And definitely, once we're gonna launch new features, we would like to step on the show again and showcase it. So it will be pretty soon.
Always, my friend. I can't wait. Go Alter.
All right.